Hey everybody, Gameface here, and I am checking out, or I just finished checking out, I sort of played into it a little bit just so I knew what was going on, a game called Try Hard Parking, and it's a game about getting to your parking spot through basic obstacle courses. It's built upon the I think the premise that some games need to be very frustrating and piss you off type thing. But it is early access, and maybe that truly isn't the case, and it's just some bugginess that's getting me to the point where it's pissing me off a little. So we're gonna go try a new game. I've done 3 of the levels just to, you know, get a taste of what's going on. And I am using a controller, though the game the description on Game Jolt suggests not using a controller. But I thought that was crazy. So I'm using a controller. Now, there's caveats to the controller, just as though there's caveats to like, why fall off there? There's no reason to fall off there. You have no reason to fall off. Just like there would be caveats using the keyboard. 1, reverse is not analog. Reverse is digital. So reverse goes as fast forward as flooring it. Ooh. Now, how would that be a thing? Okay. So yeah, there we go. That's the premise of the game. Got to get from A to B down a path, and without killing anybody in the room you're in while you're playing it, because it's a frustrating game. But I think, you know, like I said, most of the frustratingness about it are the controls at this point. They're literally awful. Sorry, that whole break thing is literally awful. And as you'll see as we move forward here, it plays. There's really some spots where working brakes that work properly and reverse are absolutely required. Whoa. Forward. Fuck. See what I mean? If reverse was analog there, or if the brakes worked properly there, it wasn't reverse being a problem. Well, the problem is it did kick into reverse while I had the brakes on. That's the problem there. So the game's early access on Game Jolt. So again, whoa, fuck. See what I mean? Okay, so it's gonna do it again. Oh! All I had to do was hit the star. Okay, so, it took me 10 tries the first time. It's gonna take me 10 tries the second time. I'll just randomly get it one time. And the reason, yeah, it does seem to be random. Though I have got much better at controlling the vehicle. Maybe it's just getting used to the perspective. Driving like it's a remote control car was the problem. I have not gotten used to how it goes backwards, because it doesn't go backwards properly. There we go. We hit the star. We hit the star. Okay, so that wasn't too bad. 40.9 seconds. Last time it took me a full minute to get that first level. And then we move on to this. We're gonna have fun here. We're gonna have loads of fun here. The one thing, the reason I'm mentioning the brakes is because I find the way they kick in is inconsistent, and when you go to try to stop, you don't know if you're gonna get a high-speed reverse as soon as you're done or not. I found this level very difficult. This took me more tries than any of the levels I did. It is early access, so fine-tuning is going to be involved, I hope. There's too many little broken things that just are inconsistent and ruin the experience. Like that. That's really bugging me. If this ramp doesn't work, why are you using it in the game? You should be getting a different ramp. Because that's a ramp that doesn't work. You shouldn't go halfway up a ramp and have it stop you. Okay. There we go. Okay, here we go. Slowly. Slow and steady. Wins the race. See, that's not bad. 6 tries and 40 seconds. So yeah, I'm cutting 20 seconds off each of my times from last time. That might not be the case on this next level. I might end up losing my mind. This one was quite something. We're gonna go with that. This level was quite something. It was fucking annoying is what it was. And wasn't this? Like, this is fine. Well, that's kind of annoying because again, the consistency of the brakes are unpredictable. I had the brakes on halfway across the top like I always do, and it didn't do the same thing. It needs to sort of do that. You know, all in all, I can see this being a good game once it's polished and the controls work properly. Okay, so here we go. We gotta line ourselves. And when you're using the analog stick, it's much easier to do shit like this. But you know, one little fucking twitch, trying to save yourself from fucking dying, because your fucking reverse doesn't work, and that's it. You're done. Okay, there we go. We're lined up. Okay, we stopped in time. But now we gotta do some fucking trickery here. I gotta get to go back. Whoa! Fuck, you know? That's the problem with it. That's the fucking problem with it. It doesn't fucking brake. Look, when I brake, it fucking goes backwards instantly. But when I'm standing still, and I press reverse, it doesn't go. I'm standing still. That's the problem. That's the fucking problem. That is what's... I can't say ruining the experience, but definitely tarnishing it. Heavily tarnishing it, the experience. So basically plan on not going backwards if you're playing. It would definitely be your best bet. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This was kind of tough. Mainly for the same reason, because you gotta back up. See what I mean? Only sometimes. Ah! Yep. Over and over and over and over again. I fucking tell you. And it's all for the same fucking reason. You're either trying to fucking save yourself because fucking reverse didn't work, or reverse didn't work, and you're dead because of it. Or the brakes didn't work. You know, one or the other. Basically, same thing. And I know I sound like I'm complaining, because I'm complaining. Whoa! Fuck you. Fuck you. Again. Just having the brakes on fucked me. Okay, I don't know how they possibly could play this with a keyboard. The digital fucking controls are insanely difficult to use. Basically don't work for me. Come on, move forward, not backwards. Okay. No, no. Backwards, fuck! Okay, now you gotta go forwards. Turning in. You go backwards. Fuck! Okay, before I fucking smash my fucking controller and then I'll just have to fucking lose my mind, I'm quitting this. So yeah, I can't go on. Things will be smashed, and I value my controller way too much in order to put it through this. The game has promise. It's definitely, the premise of the game is solid. Get from A to B. It's all you're gonna do. There's gonna be challenges in the middle. But that challenge shouldn't be because they were too lazy to write good good mechanics into the controls. It shouldn't be the case. And I don't care. Joystick, keyboard, doesn't matter. It's the same problem. It's exactly the same problem. The brakes don't work properly, and reverse doesn't work properly. And now it has been done so many times in so many games. It just completely ruined the experience for me. I'm really looking forward to seeing that change. It is early access, so, you know, it's giving people a taste of it, but I think it's too early to give people a taste of it with the controls in the current state. So until next time, I'm Gameface. This was Try Hard Parking. If you liked it, click the button, and don't forget to subscribe. I'd like to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.